Hello, 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 all you beautiful people. I hope that you are having an amazing day. I am so excited to share this video with you today. Today we are going to be going through all the journals, sketchbooks, and notebooks I have. Very, random topic, but I think it's interesting, and this is my channel, so I'm gonna do what I want. But, I don't know, I am very passionate about my journals, and this isn't even, half of it. I have an entire shelf of sketchbooks and notebooks back home, but obviously I'm not living at home. I'm in a dorm in New York City at the moment, so I can't share that with you, but I'm going to share with you what I have here. I am very spiritual, so I have a lot of spiritual-esque journals of different practices I practice within them, and then of course I'm an artist, so I have a ton of sketchbooks, and I'm just now realizing I forgot to put one in the stack. I will go get that, but I just really value having paper to write ideas on, thoughts on, whatever. I'm a very inspired person and I constantly am getting inspiration, so I always have a notebook or sketchbook with me, and that leads to me having a lot of different ones because I like to organize my thoughts in certain ways, but then sometimes I lose things and I'm like, which one was that in? Today, or a couple days ago, I was like, I knew I planned out this thing in one of my notebooks. I don't remember which one it is. That was a fiasco, but let's get into it. So first off, we are going to start with the journal that I use every day. This is a Peter Popper Press journal. I'm actually going to order another one today because I'm almost done with this one. This one is The Universe. This one means a lot to me. I don't know. Peter Popper Press notebooks or journals are what I've been using to journal every day for about, I'd say, 3 years now, and this one especially has a lot of meaning to me, and I think maybe it's because it's the Universe journal. I don't know. I personally connect to it a lot, and in this one I just write about my day. Originally this one was spiritual notes, note-taking I would do when I was reading books, but I changed it into a journal because I filled up the other one and needed one when I moved, so I just used this one and ripped out the couple pages because it wasn't even that full. And in this one I write about my day and just things I learned and things I'm grateful for within the day. Personally, I think journaling is really important and a good way to reflect on your day, and the way I go about it is I write about my day and things that happened and also experiences I had that I'm grateful for and lessons I've learned within that day, and I express gratitude for little things within the day, and I think that's really important. If you want to get into it, that's a great way to start. There's also prompt journals and stuff like that. I'm trying to get into that, but I need to save up so I can get a couple of those journals, but I also think all of the tools are within you, and just having a basic journal to do whatever you want in is really powerful, and I literally write in this every day. Since I moved here, I think I've missed a few days just because I had no energy or whatever, but I've written almost on average 2 to 3 pages a day, so I've gotten through this fast. I'm literally almost to the end, if you can see that, and I started this one 2 months ago. The first entry is August 21st. Today is November 2nd, and August 21st was the day I moved here, so that's kind of wild, and I'll be done with this really soon, so I need to order another one, but I love this journal with all of my heart. Next up, we have my manifestation journal and affirmation journal. I got this on Etsy. It's vegan leather by Decima Graphics. Really, really beautiful and high quality. It has a elastic band, it has a bookmark, and it has a little pen holder. So great. The paper is so beautiful. I absolutely love this journal. So within this I have manifestations and affirmations. You can always write everything in one journal, however I like to separate it just because it's easier to find the things, and I have pages on pages on affirmations and manifestations. I meditate with this a lot on especially on full moons, and just constantly am looking at this and affirming what is in this, and I really, really appreciate this journal, and it is really special to me. I have had this sketchbook slash journal, I wish I had the date in here, but I know it's been a while. So this is a Moleskin. I know I've had this for so long because this is like in gel pen, like my address and like the reward money is in gel pen. This has to be from middle school at least. And this journal has gone through a lot of different stages, so many different things. I know at one point I was planning out a book in here. It used to be a sketchbook at one point, but the paper is far too thin to be a sketchbook in my opinion. And then earlier this year and last year I was using this as a poetry journal, but now it is my YouTube, podcast, and Patreon planning notebook. I just write all of the different things I'm planning, all of the video ideas. Like I literally have all of my Liv's Tea Corner ideas in here, and I'm literally probably gonna film one of those after this because I'm constantly full of ideas. But love this notebook, and it's perfect because it's so thin, so I can just like take it around with me. I take it to class because like I'll randomly get an idea and like want to pull this out. So a very special notebook to me, more practical than my spiritual ones, but very, very useful. Next up, we have this bullet journal. This contains so many things. So I used to like bullet journal, like plan my days and stuff, but then that just stressed me out and I didn't like it. So now I use this journal for notes. So I have notes from a book I'm reading. I have just notes on like articles I read. I have notes on all the chakras that I'm still working on. I have notes on all of the crystals I own, so each page is dedicated to a different crystal, and it talks like about like all of the purposes and stuff. Just so I had it more organized and having to leaf through the book I have, and just to like synthesize the information. So yeah, this is basically like one of my note-taking journals, and I also plan out my finances in here as well. Sorry, there are so many dogs walking by right now. I just saw 2 huskies and a German shepherd. Hi, you're so cute. Next up, we have sketchbooks. So this sketchbook I actually designed or like drew on the cover and stuff in a YouTube video, and Liv Tyler Creations is now the name of this channel. I changed the title. Kind of cool that like this happened before I even considered it as a YouTube channel name, but I love it. It's just a cute little sketchbook. I have class sketches in here, planning things. Wait, what are these notes? Me looking through it like, oh, is this an idea I wanted? But yeah, lots of figure studies. I'm very obsessed with figure studies and just some really awesome things. Oh, this was a cool series I wanted to do. Yeah, but of course, basic sketchbook, really small, really cute. I don't really carry this around much because it's kind of heavy and bulky. My bag sketchbook is actually this one. It's a Rhodia. It was like $10, and it's just a flip sketchbook, and it's super thin, so I don't feel guilty about like just, I don't know, messing it up potentially. And it just has sketches and just like random notes and stuff, lots of figure studies. I take this around just so I can do studies in person because I like am trying to get back into that. I'm not a huge sketcher. I'm getting into it though, just because I'm a painter, and for some reason, like I guess like because painting, it's hard to sketch out the complete idea, and I don't like carry colored pencils or markers with me. Like I feel like maybe then if I did that it would be easier, but I sketch in pencil and sometimes it's hard for me to like really commit to it, but I'm getting there. And then my final sketchbook, this is a Fabriano, I believe it's Italian, and I got this because it reminded me of an Italian sketchbook I got when I was in Italy as a kid, and I've had this one for a while as well. There's nothing in it because I ripped out all the pages, but this was a very old sketchbook. Like I did some old drawings in here, and there's like one figure study drawing in here from like last year, but I have a weird relationship with the sketchbook, and I don't draw on it much. I feel like this gives me like fashion sketchbook vibes, but I don't sketch fashion stuff, so like what am I gonna do with it? But I don't know. I like keep it though because it like gives me good memories, but I haven't drawn in it. Weird. We have like supposed to be a class notebook, but like I don't really have to take notes in many of my classes. We're just drawing the entire time. So it does have some notes from like my photography class, but it also has YouTube video planning again, and it also has my podcast planning. So this is where I write down, or this was like the return page, so I'm planning out like what the graphic is gonna look like and planning out the guests. And then I also have like Photoshop notes from class and planning for an animation that I'm actually working on at the moment, and then just in questions for all of my guests that I'm working on, and very excited for that. I have my first episode back today. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I love the paper. So this is from Decomposition Book. Absolutely love it so much, and I drew on the cover one day when I was bored, but I love it a lot, and Decomposition is so amazing. Like, the designers for them are so cool, and also just like the concept of this company is recycled paper and recycled like everything, and it's just really, really cool. And then my last 3 notebooks are class notebooks, all from Decomposition Books, and I just wanted to show these off because the covers and like the interior covers are so cool. So this is my art history one. I just want to show off a page of my notes because look how sexy my handwriting is. But yeah, so cool. And then this one is supposed to be for my literature class, but I literally have 2 pages of notes in it because I literally don't take notes in that class because it's not necessary. Oh, there's a sticky note on the back. But again, super, super cool. I got like very mystical themed ones. And then we have Tartals, and this is a notebook as well that I have not used yet. I will probably use this next semester, but it's really awesome. I love those notebooks a lot. But yeah, I use obviously a lot of sketchbooks and notebooks and journals, and I hope this was interesting to you in some way. I don't know, I'm really passionate for some reason about like all of the things I use, and I find them really useful. Hopefully you gain something from this. If you want to ask questions and or like say anything, share like what journaling and what like organization like this means to you in the comments. I'd love to hear it. But I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Oh! Hold on. On my Etsy, I sell notebooks. I don't have one of my own because they sold out, and I haven't gotten a new shipment of stock yet, but I do sell notebooks. They are so, so cool. So if you want to get your own notebook designed by me, go check out my Etsy. The link is in my bio. I would really, really appreciate that. But thank you so much for being here. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to take care of yourselves, homies, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye! Oh my, okay, I'm sorry. I love living, I'm not sorry. I'm not going to apologize for things I love, but, I love it here. Okay. That was so erratic. I'm so sorry. Studies imperfect. Studies imperfect? I am recording a podcast today. I need to be together.